Okay, there's two ways. There's two ways to look at serving: is your ace to error and how many aces you get per game. Which, I mean, Stony Brook, for example. Let's see where they're at. So in their conference, they're averaging 1.2 aces per game. So does that mean they're a good serving team or not? You never know. The level of competition determines that. But we know we're playing in a tough conference, so to average that's pretty good for this team to have that many aces. And then you look at your ace to error ratio. You want that to be as low as possible. So, you know, this year it was, what did we say it was? So this year we said it was 102 aces to 132 errors, which is pretty low. Okay, another way we look at serving is our summary stats here, and this is what Kelly does, who kindly just printed this off for us. And so we look at efficiency. So this year we served a 2.2. All right, and so and we erred at 8%, which is our goal is to be around 8 to 9% error ratio. All right, so what does a 2.2 mean? So every serve she grades, so it depends on the pass. So if I serve a ball and I get an ace, I get 4 points. If I serve a ball and they one pass it, meaning they have to bump set it, the setter can't get to it, I get 3 points. If I serve a ball that they pass and the setter could set high to the left, high to the right, then it gets 2 points. If I serve a ball that they pass where they can run all three hitters and run whatever they want and the setter can dump, I get 1 point. And then if I miss a serve, it's actually a -1. So that's where we get the ratio. And so that determines, so for us the ratio is more important because it's a true indicator of how tough we're serving. Not because I could serve, let's say I could get 10 aces, but maybe I have 35 errors trying to get 10 aces. So is that a good serve efficiency? Probably not. So the key is, can I serve tough, stress the other team, and be low error? That's what we're trying to do. So Ani this year's, her efficiency is a 2.17. Remember, our team is a 2.2, so she's right there at our team average. But she has 19 aces and 13 errors, so she's only erred at 5%. So that's exceptional, off the charts serving. Michaela has served a 2.3, 22 aces, 24 errors. So she's really close to that ratio we want, and it erred at 8%. Here's an example. Hunter Atherton, who's a freshman who's done some serving. Well, her efficiency is a 1.88, and she has 6 aces and 22 errors. So that just shows you, you know, how good that is. Sydney is 18 aces, 16 errors, so she has more aces than errors. Kenzie's 17 aces, 18 errors, right there at that 1-to-1. So these guys have done a really, really good job serving.
So on average, opponents are somewhere in between having to bump set it and having a few options.
They're passing where they could set to the left antenna or maybe the right antenna or set the back row, but they probably can't set the middle. And that's what we're doing a lot. We're putting those teams in a lot of trouble. And that's what allows your block and defense to be more effective when it becomes, the other team becomes more predictable and you know where the point of attack's coming from.